Are we live?
You are live.
We're live. Hello, welcome live here, coming to you live from Florida, Plant City, Florida, where the home of the Strawberry
Strawberry.
Festival. It's happening right now.
Were you wearing that hat?
No, I just put this hat on. I feel like
It matches
it's
the
like
strawberry
Shake with
vibe.
hair or something. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I don't think we need that nonsense.
No, I put it on the TV. We've got like, oh, there's like 4 screens of us. All right, I'll turn
That's
the
like a
TV,
lot, man.
turn the TV off. How's everybody doing out there?
We've
Um,
got a bunch of people to say hi to.
we do have a bunch of people to say hi to. We also have Larry sitting in the waiting room here, so I don't want to leave him down there
Well, right now he's
too
not in
long.
his chair, so
Oh, okay. So we can. All right, let's go ahead and say hi to some folks. And thank you
and,
guys for hanging out patiently. We've been seeing some people there
and
for a
we're
while.
doing this on the stream here, I think. So I
Yeah.
can pop up comments.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So there's JT providing a fish.
Hello there, JT. Providing a fish.
That's his comment is a fish.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
And we got Dewey in there.
Hey there,
Hey,
Dewey.
Dewey.
Good to see you. Or see your, um, yeah. I mean, I don't see you, but it's
Okay.
good to, anyway, you know what I'm saying.
Glad
You know what
you're
I'm
in
saying.
here.
Glad you're here.
There's Les.
Hello there, Les.
Oh,
How's it going?
and we got Jennifer here.
Jennifer DeHart?
I saw
Oh, is it
a little
Jennifer?
bit later. Jennifer said that she's cooking dinner, so she's in
Oh,
and out. But
okay.
hi, Jennifer. If
No,
you're here
don't burn anything, Jennifer. If you can hear us. Hello?
now. Les said we're finally getting some needed rain in our area. We are also getting some rain. I heard thunder
Yeah.
a second ago. Did you hear it?
Thunderbolts and lightning.
Yeah.
Lightning. That just thunder, yeah, but yeah. It's funny because today I was at University of Tampa talking to kids about high school kids about alligators, and I was talking about we're in the dry season, and I'm like, of course it's going to rain today. Every time I want to talk about Florida having a dry season,
It's raining.
it's rain. It's going to rain in the middle of the dry season. But yeah.
Stacy's there. Hi, everybody. I'm still a little under the weather with the cruise crud. I'm calling it an early night. Have a great live, and I'll catch everybody next time.
Yeah, I assume he's probably already gone, but if not, Stacy, or if you, I don't know if you'll watch the replay, but hopefully you saw my message. Hope you feel better, buddy. Cruise crud is for real, right?
Jennifer's grilling steaks.
Oh, well, Jennifer, bring them down.
Yeah, and
I'll
JT
take a
had
steak.
pancakes and eggs for dinner.
Pancakes and eggs. Having the old breakfast dinner.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
We've got Danny here. Hi, Danny.
Hey there, Danny. Good to see you here.
And your mom made it in.
Oh, hello, Mom. Good. I'm glad she made it in. We talked to her on the way home. We had a long drive home today. It was rainy, and I don't know if there was an accident on 4, but it took forever to get home tonight.
JT just said I'm avoiding I-4 this week. Yeah, I feel like we should have. Oh, we did do that.
We did, yeah. We ended
yeah.
up on MLK.
Yeah.
And that took us like an hour and a half to get home or something. It was crazy.
There's Aaron. I might know who you are, but with that name, I don't. So, but
Hey,
hello,
Aaron. Hello.
There's Anita.
Oh,
hey there, Anita.
Anita. Hello, Anita.
Oh, we got Tony Dials in the house.
Hey there, Tony Dials. We got, you know what? We got a cruise coming up with Anita in about 35 days.
We sure do.
Whoop, whoop.
Let's see. There's Randy.
Hey there, cuz. Good to see you here.
V's in here today. Hey there, V.
V. Yeah. Oh, V. Oh, all right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, we got a lot of people here.
Yeah. JT said Strawberry Festival traffic. Where did that go? There we go.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It wasn't too bad near that there. Oh, Tony Dials has a cruise in 26 days.
Nice.
Holy cow, that's real close. Well, look, let's do this. Do you want to bring Larry back up here?
Yeah, he's back in his chair.
We got our friend Larry on tonight. We're gonna be talking to him. It's funny because the way the wall is, it looks like we're on 2 screens, but we're not.
That's kind of funny. Yeah.
We're going to be talking about him. We also have a big announcement. If you are going on our group cruise, we got kind of a big announcement for you guys. Something we got together here. So we'll be making that announcement pretty close to the beginning. So if you're just here for that, you don't unless you want to. I mean, we'd love it if you stayed, but we understand you got things to do. So hey there, Joe. We got Joe in there. I see. Some new faces in here.
Yeah.
All right,
We're all here to see Larry.
I gotta sit up. See, I was feeling a little woozy because we realized that we still had the heat on because Florida was cold.
Which
And
is
it
just
was
silly.
It was 80 degrees in the house, and I was like, no wonder I feel woozy. I'm not one of my reptile pets here. So
all right, you ready to bring on the Larry?
Bring on the Larry.
Bring on the Larry. I had to throw my hat on Matt because it's just like your orange one.
There you go. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, when I prompted AI to make the thumbnail, I found the picture with that. It was, I don't know if it's the same exact hat. Looks like it. So I'm like, well, he's got to be wearing the hat.
Well, I do have another one, but I think it's this one.
Yeah.
That one yeah.
The old
I love
flat
these
cap.
hats, man. I'm starting to get a collection like you. I got like 7 or 8 of them now.
Only 7 or 8. We got to work on that.
I just said I was starting. Okay. I need that orange one though.
This one's cool. I don't remember where I got it. It's like a knit.
Yes. Yeah. That's
St. Augustine.
St. Augustine.
I think St. Augustine. Yeah.
Mine's like that too.
Yeah.
I love these hats, man. They're just yeah. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Well, listen, Larry, before we go on any further, I do want to go ahead and do our little group cruise thing here. If you're in the chat and you don't know, we have a group cruise coming up in September. JT,
let me see if I can bring that up. Go ahead and talk.
Oh, JT is in the chat here. So it's not just a fantastic cruising group cruise, it's a sea days and fantastic cruising. So if you're not familiar, Sea Days is another podcast, and JT and Jen also have their travel agents. Well, JT the travel agent, Jen just the emotional support wife for him. And if you're interested, well, Stacy usually throws the link up there, but let us know. Check it out.
Well, I can do this.
I'm a mod, but I don't have access to office.
Yeah. Kimber might be able to get something going, but anyway.
Well, let's see if I can.
That's too Dewey.
So anyway, we designed a shirt. There you go. There's the cruise. So it's got the dates. It's September 5th through the 13th, 2026, going to Princess Cay, San Juan, St. Martin, and the Virgin Islands. So St. Thomas. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we made a shirt, and we're offering that shirt for sale for people that would like to purchase a group cruise shirt. And our goal was just to make it available, so we are not making any money off of it. We just wanted to get it as cheap as possible, because that's what it's all about. And we ordered some samples because I wanted to make sure they were quality before we put them up for people to spend their hard-earned money on. And we got our samples, and we're pretty happy with them. And we're going to show you those in a moment here. And then we'll provide a link to the store if you do want to buy them. They're $50. No, I'm just kidding. How much are they, Kimbra?
Well, that's what I was actually just gonna bring up here. Are you ready to do this thing?
Let's show the shirts first.
You want to show the physical shirt?
Show the shirts first.
Like the Canadian price, $50 Canadian.
$50 Canadian, $2 American. So you can get these shirts with the image on the front or the back, because some people like the front, some people like the back. I'm talking about shirts here, people. Keep your mind out of the gutter. So here is the design.
Oh, you got to move backwards or something because you don't have it all on the screen. There we go.
There we go. So it's a green sea turtle drinking a pina colada, appropriate since we're going to San Juan. It says group cruise there. It's got the fantastic logo. It's got the Sea Days logo. It's got the ship. It's got the year, and it's available in 4 colors.
4.
You can get it, and here's what we did. There's 4 of us that are like responsible for the I was saying responsible for the group cruise hosting. Basically, by responsible, I mean if if you enjoy it, we're responsible for it. If you don't, we're just hosting it.
Got it. Okay.
But we each picked a color. So the shirt is available in those 4 colors only. And you can get it in JT black. You can get it in Jen navy. You can get it in Kimbra purple, or you can get it in matte orange. So those are the options, front or back. And the price on those shirts is
Let's do this thing right here. Share my screen. This one right here, not that one. This one. This one. Did I close it? There it is.
we're getting there. There we go. There we go. All right.
What?
So that's right. Now that does not include shipping. Okay, so and this is for
What?
this
Sorry.
is for small. I told you we're not making any. We're actually we have. I think we're making 5 cents a shirt.
I'm making 10. I couldn't
10,
break
oh,
it down to
That's as low as we could get it. Shipping for one shirt is about $4.75 in the US. If you get 2 shirts, it goes up to 6 something, so it doesn't jump up another $4.75. If you get 3 or 4 shirts, I don't know what shipping is, but it's a reasonable shipping amount. And yeah, if you get a shirt that is bigger than XL, it is a higher price. It goes up a buck or so for
Oh,
like
good seeing that 5XL there. Oh,
yeah.
There
So
you go. So it goes up a couple dollars.
yep. So
each-
3XL is
each X.
1481, 1681, 5XL. Now they don't all the sizes don't come in all the colors. They don't have availability, but I think up to what XL has all the colors.
Let's see.
I would hope XL.
I
That's
like
up to
orange.
blue.
See, I'm gonna have to go black.
All right, 3.
And purple goes up to 3. So black and navy go up to 5. Purple and orange go up to 3.
Okay.
Which one's navy? They both look black to me.
So
So we
Oh, I
ordered.
see it. No, I see it now. I see it now. Yeah, I see the difference.
We ordered a navy one there. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, there it is.
there it is with it on the back of the shirt. So we got samples to make sure that we were good with the quality.
Now, I've had some issues with print on demand shirts before from Teespring. I've gone on many rants. If you follow me, you've heard probably 1 or 2 of them. And some of those rants may be justified, but may not be justified. So Printful, which is who we went through this time, they have a whole thing, and they even did like a science experiment, which if you know me, that's right up my alley on proper maintenance of your shirt. So what I may have done that caused my shirts to have issues is wash them incorrectly. So Printful says in order to ensure the longevity of the shirts, you should wash them in cold water or not hot water. I think warm water is okay. And you should turn them inside out. And I think maybe that's where I went wrong. And they did a bunch of tests where they washed the same shirt design in both of those situations, and within 1 or 2 washes, the one that they had in hot water, not inside out, was already showing signs of degradation and stuff like that, whereas the other one, they went through all the tests, they did all the washes. I mean, it wasn't like a year of washing, but it was probably like, I don't remember how many it was. It was quite a few though, and it was all good. So if you do decide to get a shirt from Printful for the group cruise, or any shirt you buy that is that sort of like the shirt I'm wearing here, where it's not a silk screen shirt. It's a shirt that it's printed and then it's sort of I guess it's ironed on. It's not like the old 70s iron-ons. You should turn them inside out and wash them in cold water, or just the way that works, it will start to tear up the ink. It'll fade. It'll peel. You'll have issues with it. So,
Okay.
so yeah.
We've got a bunch of comments we need to read through.
All right, let's go.
So I don't know what the last thing. Let's see. Let's see. Danny said, "My eyes went big when you said $50." I'm like, say what?
No. I wanted to make them as cheap as I could. Last group cruise, we silk screened and gave shirts to everybody. We couldn't do that this time, but we wanted to make them as reasonable as possible. So if people want to buy 1, 2, whatever, that it's affordable.
For me, my first cruise in 2022 at Long Beach, I had one shirt made, first time cruiser, everything, first wash, and it wasn't too great. I wasn't too happy. I still have it, but yeah, that was like a one-time only thing, right? Your first time cruiser, man.
And just so people know, that art is all hand drawn by me. It's not AI. I will use AI for things like YouTube covers. I would never use AI for a product that I sell art wise. I am very opposed to that. So it is hand drawn. It's original art. If that matters to you, now you know.
Speaking of, I'm still waiting for my shark photo from you.
I did a shark drawing for you.
Not you. What I did is I got what was it? I won something, and you sent it to me, and I still have it in there, ready to go into a frame and stuff. But no, I never got to share. But you know what? If I get to go with you guys, I think that will make up for it then.
All right, let's see. Anita says, love them. Jennifer says, so cute. Please tell me there is a V-neck. So I do not have a V-neck currently. But if more than just you tells me they're interested, I will see what I can do. I can't guarantee it's going to be the same price because it depends on how much the product is.
Probably be a little more. Probably not.
But I will look into it, Jennifer. I will see what I can do.
That is a crazy price, by the way. It really is. Like, you don't see shirts that price.
I never sent you that.
Yeah, no, I never got that.
I made that for you in 2023. I didn't send it to you.
I know. I still haven't gotten that yet.
Well, here, I'm going to send it to you right now.
Yeah, send it digitally, and then I can get it blown up, and I can have it in a big frame, because I actually have frames. My mother-in-law's an art consultant who sells and hangs art, and so I always get gifted older frames that she gets passed on. So I have some frames here.
That works.
I would proudly throw your shark up on my wall, man.
Jennifer says cheap. OMG. V says, wow, Larry. Wow, Larry needs one for every day for that price.
I'm gonna have to tell you right now, V. Ananda used to tease me. I have, so where I live in Powell River, remote town, we have a Walmart. So the only shirts that I get is Walmart, basically, or Mark's Warehouse. I have like 30 T-shirts. I don't need one for every day, because if Ananda knew that, she would kill me. Who's talking to me now?
That's probably me sending your sharks.
Oh yeah, that's you. Yeah.
If that cuts the resolution or something, let me know. But I don't think it will. And
no. I can see that. I can zoom in it. Perfect. Awesome.
Okay.
Oh wow, I can't wait. But yeah, I got this. I can't remember what it was. It was a bird or something that I won.
I think you just asked me to draw you those sharks, but
no. This was, I wanted it special, and yeah. It's okay. Now I got it. Thank you.
Now you got it. All right. So what, did we read all the comments? Are we caught up on the comments?
Let's see. V said inside out makes a difference. Yes. And then Aaron says wash inside out. I lost a fine $6 shirt featuring Santa and the reindeer in place of the UFO on a I Want to Believe poster by not doing that.
So you know who Aaron is, or no? Do you? Aaron used to be in quite a few people's lives and stuff, and he used to go to our trivia and stuff like that. So we know Aaron. Call me V, Danny D.
Very cool.
But they've been out. Joe, there you go. Anyway, yeah, I've been away a while, but truthfully, I was actually thinking about bringing back trivia, maybe just to have some kind of extra day, because I got a lot of time on my hand.
Yeah.
Just to let everybody know, like, I'm not going to go into detail, but mentally, I'm on a great thing now. Like, I'm life's starting to grow again. You guys, I'm hanging out, talking to you guys a lot more now. I have a plan. This is not the place for me to bring in that plan, but I have a plan about going forward. Everything's looking up and up. I still want to travel. Actually, I was supposed to travel next week, but that didn't work out.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Larry. I really am, because I know you had a hell of a year, and that is part of why we have you on here tonight,
Thank
because
you, man.
we really want to. You and Ananda were booked on our group cruise, and then like everything happened, and I don't want
Sure,
to
yeah.
I don't want to make you emotional. I know it's
You
okay
made
if
me
you
emotional,
are,
man.
but we, Kimbra especially, she was like, Larry's going to cancel this cruise now, and I don't want that to happen. So she was real gung ho, like, we're going to get him on this cruise. And so that is why we brought you on here
Sorry,
tonight.
guys.
For those of you that don't know, I'm just gonna say it real quick. Larry, if you're not familiar with Larry's story, he he lost his wife and his daughter last year. Super horrible, and it's been rough, and it would be rough for anyone. And so we want to do what we can to help him out. We want to make sure he can get on this cruise with us, because we love Larry, and it wouldn't be the same without him. And so Kimbra and Larry have set up a GoFundMe to try and help raise some funds to make sure Larry can get on this cruise with us. And so we don't expect just the people in this chat to reach that total, but if you can help, that's fantastic. If you can help by spreading the word, if you know some people that could help, um, that would be great. This is not like a organization we're starting or anything. This is a one-off thing. Well, we do have another person that's on the cruise that's got a really rough time that we
I would love to
like
do
to help
something for her as well, but
too.
I can only do it one at a time. I can't expect everything from everyone.
We-
So
Yeah,
Um,
we have another person.
this is my first priority, and if we can make this happen, then I am going to try and do something for her as
We'll
well.
try and help her. But our priority right now is Larry. So
I
that is
appreciate it,
really
guys. Thank
that's
you. Thank you.
that's really what we want to do is get him down here. And basically it's the cost of the cruise, the cost of the flight, and a little bit of extra spending cash so that he can get some excursions and stuff. And a little bit of that is also cushioned because we haven't booked you haven't booked a flight or anything, so we don't know if prices are going to go up or down, or who knows. So we don't want to say this price and then flights go up $50 or $100 or something. So yeah, so that is one of the reasons why we brought Larry on tonight, to just kind of celebrate him and Ananda and his daughter, and hopefully get him on this cruise with us, because we've cruised with Larry before. He was on a cruise that we were on, and it was a lot of fun. That was a big group cruise. I don't remember how many people were on that cruise, but it was
40
probably
It was 40, 50 or something like that.
40 or 50, and I don't think we really knew you before that cruise. Maybe
I was actually, I'm pretty sure I was a mod at that time as well.
were you a mod for us?
Yeah.
So we had a little bit of communication with
Yeah,
you.
but I don't think I was
Sure.
coming around a lot.
Yeah.
I did, but
Yeah.
then I met you. It's like, oh,
Yeah, I mean, there were, and this happens when you go on a group cruise, is, you make a lot of new friends and you make a lot of new acquaintances, but you make some friends. And Larry's one of our friends that we've made. And we made some great friends on group cruises, and he is among them. So,
if I can
we
just throw in a little bit. This is a little emotional, but I wanted to explain a little bit about this part. As you guys all know, in the cruise community, we all started during the pandemic, and our plan was to get out there and travel just like the rest of you guys. But being in Canada, it was much harder to get out cruising and all that. And so it was easier for me because I became a travel agent and stuff like that, and so I went on cruises. So I felt bad that Amanda was never getting to go on, even though we had planned cruises. We were actually February of 2019. We were supposed to go on Carnival Magic, but then the pandemic canceled it, all that kind of stuff. But I really, really was hoping, and I'm not trying to make anything here, but this cruise was just so we can get Amanda all involved with you guys in the community. You guys all seen her in our trivias and stuff like that. But it was supposed to be so she can see what this whole community was all about. It's a beautiful community, right? And that's what I was working on. So we put the deposit down, but then all this stuff happened, right? Anyway, that's all I want to say in there. Sorry, I
No,
don't want to
that's
go too far.
no, it's that's all right. It's a good information. It's on, it's Ananda. We never got to meet her in person, but she she had a connection with us, and through not just us as friends, but through Marty, which I think Kimbra's getting out right now because Marty's such a special animal for us, and I know that Marty's had this effect on a lot of people, but I know Ananda really used to
She
enjoy
loved him very much.
seeing Marty. Yeah,
Very much.
yeah. So
Every time I was on live with you guys, where's Marty? Where's Marty? She would look. Hi,
you know
Marty.
what's that saying? If you want to know the character of a person, look at how they treat their animals. So, and look at how people think of animals to somebody like me means I can tell a lot about people by how they, appreciate or don't appreciate uh living things. So
Well, and then I have a TikTok on my TikTok, and it was she has a friend over in Vancouver Island that raises sheep and stuff. And this was just before she passed, and we were over there, and I took a video, and we were they just day-old baby sheeps, and just the way Amanda was with the sheep, and that just like you're just saying, the character that was Amanda. She was any creature around that was like, look, Marty, you're so cute. Sorry. I do have to say though, Marty's getting a little big.
Well, so Marty's coming out of rumination, so she hasn't been moving for like months.
Okay.
So this is her brumation body.
Okay.
Well, it's
Okay.
also she's gonna get ready to lay some eggs, I'm sure too. So she will build up that extra weight. So she's got it in her to. She needs a lot of energy to produce eggs. Last year, she didn't breed, so they were infertile. But she laid like I want to say like 60 some odd eggs over 2 clutches. This year Captain's going to give it his the old college try at least.
Did you say 6-0?
Yeah, 2
But that
clutches.
doesn't mean 60 hatched, right?
25 and 20. I think it was 45.
Was it
45 to
45?
50.
Oh, I thought it was 30 per clutch.
No, I think it was 25 and 20.
Okay, well, I wouldn't be surprised if it went up. They weren't fertilized, Larry, so they were all infertile eggs. So there were no babies because Captain wasn't big enough to do the thing.
Now he's big.
He tried, but he wasn't long enough to reach. Yeah. So this year he's grown. So we'll see. He hasn't grown as much as I'd like him to have grown, but we'll see. We'll see if he can get the job done. But
I look forward to seeing Marty one day.
yeah, absolutely.
Well, all your creatures, because I love.
We got everything set up.
I want to put a lock on Data's cage there,
He's out now, moving around too. So let's talk about this group cruise that we have because some people that are in the chat are going on it. Some people that are in the chat, maybe they want to go on it, maybe they don't, maybe they're curious about it, but and maybe you can learn something about cruising. Maybe we can learn something from you.
Do we have any mods
about some of these? Is there something?
I'm the only mod right now.
Have JT's information in there, but
so like we said, that this is going to 4 different islands, and it's got what? It's got 2 sea days besides Jen and JT.
I
Get
don't
it?
even
See what
know.
I did there?
I don't even know what this cruise is, man.
May I ask, Princess Key? That is the Bahamas, right?
It is. It is.
Okay,
Yeah. It's
yeah.
in the Bahamas, so that is one of the stops. I don't think I mentioned that stop. Did I mention that stop? When
Yeah, so we start with Princess Key, and then we
Okay.
have a sea day,
San
and we
Juan.
go to San Juan, and then St. Martin, and then St. Thomas, and then a sea day and a sea day and back.
So 2 sea days in the
Oh,
back,
2 sea days on the end. Oh, okay.
which I some people don't like that. That's my favorite
I like that.
because that way I can enjoy.
I have a sea day, and then I have
First sea day.
it's almost over day.
Yeah, and then I can pack and do all the and mope around because I know I
Yeah,
have to
those
have
sea
the
days
ship.
are great, actually. I like sea days.
Yeah, yeah. So that first stop, Princess Key, she's been there. I have not been there, and it is a private island, and it's Carnival Corporation because it's a Carnival ship. It's Princess Key though, so it's kind of Princess's Island, but they're all the same company, and it's private islands are great because you can just get off the ship.
I'm sorry, can I interrupt real
Yep.
quick?
Well, you just did.
Well, I'm sorry. Well,
Like
so
that Monty
talked about
Python
this.
skit.
I don't.
Do I have time to say this? No, I'm sorry. There's no
I'm
time.
sorry. There was just you guys were just going back and forth and you didn't
Go
say anything.
ahead. Go ahead.
I just want to go back real quick. We posted that GoFundMe, and the link for that is in the description. I've also posted it on the Fantastic Cruising community. So if you can help, wonderful. If you can't, feel free to share. You know, whatever. We just didn't talk about it. I brought it up on the screen and you didn't talk about it.
Gotcha.
How to
Gotcha.
get to it. So you go ahead and talk about
Gotcha.
Princess Key.
So anyway,
I've been on 2 cruises, never been to a beach ever.
really?
Amber Cove, I went to the pool.
Yeah.
But I never
Amber
got to
Cove.
go to a beach. So when I hear like a beach day, like
Yeah.
sure, let's go. I'll go to the beach.
And if you're like a Floridian, you're like, yeah, beach day, whatever. But
I know,
if you're not, then you're like beach day. But what I like about private islands like Princess Key is that you kind of have the leisure to do whatever you want. You're not tied to excursion times usually. And so for me, those of you that know me know that I'm going to maximize my time underwater. And it's great because Kimbra can do what she wants because she's not going to maximize her time underwater. She's going to minimize her time underwater. She wants to minimize her time doing other things as well. Whereas I will be probably snorkeling. I'll come out to eat lunch and then I'll go back in the water for more snorkeling. And so that's what I love about the private islands is that I don't have to pay anything extra. I can explore on my own and it's it's kind of included, I guess you could say. So when we're on Princess Key, there's going to be a lot of us, and some people are going to be doing that beach thing. Some people are going to be doing that bar thing. I'm looking at you, JT, and and maybe this one. And
drinks aren't included there.
Oh well, there you go. And then
sure you'll find some rum fun somewhere.
There you go. And then if you want to do the underwater stuff, you can do that. And if you want to tag along with me, bring your big boy flippers, but you're welcome to come along. And if you can keep up, on a group cruise, so I have a reputation for like taking off because I'm just getting my own world and I start hearing the theme tune to the Jacques Cousteau documentaries. But on a group cruise, I will try not to do that. I will try and stick and I'll go into teacher mode. And if I find stuff I can point out, tell you about, until you're like, get away from me. I'm not here to learn. Or you're like, I want to soak it up, whatever. So that's the plan that we have, I think, on Princess Key. Do what you can do what you want. You can make whatever you want out of it as long as you like being in or near. Yeah, as long as you like being in or near the water, Princess Key is going to be a good port for you. And then we'll move on from there. We got our sea day, so we can kind of because that's our first true day is Princess Key.
Yeah, we go straight there from Miami.
Yeah, so I like having a little bit of a break sometimes between ports, and then we go to where? Puerto Rico?
San Juan.
San Juan, Puerto Rico. Have you been to San Juan, Larry?
Never been to any of these places, and
Okay.
I like it actually. I like getting to see new stuff.
So there's a reason that green sea turtle on the shirt is drinking a pina colada, and that is because San Juan is the birthplace of the pina colada. Now, exactly where depends on who you ask, but there is a place called
Barrachinas.
Barrachinas that we like to go, and they make a mean pina colada. San Juan is great. You can do excursions. Honestly, if you're into the culture, the food, the history, you don't need to in San Juan unless you just want to. I've done the rainforest there, El Yunque. That was all right. But what I like to do in San Juan, what we like to do in San Juan, is we get off the ship. We find there's a trail that runs along the water on the outskirts. It's called the Gato. No,
Paseo del Mor.
this is why I married her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the reason I say gato is because they have stray cats there and they fix them and stuff, so they're being reasonably
They have a
responsible.
program called Save a Gato.
Save a gato, yeah, and gato is cat in Spanish. If you didn't know that, and so you walk along the water and it's beautiful, like rocks on your right, water and rocks on your left. There are cats. There's invasive species everywhere. Cats and green iguanas. Neither one of them are really supposed to be in San Juan, but they're there in abundance. And even though they're probably damaging to the ecosystem, I still love both those animals and like to see them. So we walk along that trail and we look at all the lizards and we look at all the cats. We did see native lizards last time as well.
We saw some
So,
today.
so that was cool. And then that trail ends at the fort, that one of the forts. And sometimes, depending on who we're with, we'll pay and go into the fort. Sometimes we just call it right there. We turn around, we come back through the city. This is just our plan. I mean, you guys can do whatever you want, of course. And then on the way back, we'll hit a few shops and we'll stop at Barrachinos
And we'll go to Umbrella Street.
and Umbrella Street, the famous Umbrella Street. And we'll have a pina colada. We'll take in the art. We'll take in the culture. If we have room, we'll take in some food because Puerto Rican food is the bomb. And we'll just kind of have a relaxing walk back to the ship. And it's a good time. We really when we got married, it was real important to us that we had a stop in San Juan because we both really appreciate that port. And what I like about San Juan is kind of like the private islands have their own feel, their own unique kind of thing. And San Juan really stands out, I think, as a unique Caribbean island. I mean, there are other islands that have that, but there are some that just kind of feel like all the others. San Juan is not that. San Juan is, you're in Puerto Rico, and it's a really cool experience. So,
And our first time in San Juan together, we just happened upon this trail.
yeah,
Like we were just
happened to find it.
and we just happened upon it. And it's now every time we go to San Juan, there's so many other things that we could possibly do, but that's what we always want to do.
It's just so beautiful.
I have to be honest. You guys sold me on this excursion, seriously, because we were talking not too long ago, okay? But where I really got where I knew about this was D&J. They had a video of them experiencing those cats. Yep. Like, then you guys said, it's like, yes, that's what I can do.
Yeah,
and it's free, right? You know what I mean?
Free.
Yeah,
why not, right? So
yeah. If you go into the fort, that does cost some money, but you don't have to do that, and it's a reasonable price, and
you can see things outside of the fort.
I certainly don't mind, paying to do educational historical stuff. I like to support that kind of stuff anyway. So yeah, it's just a very I mean, you feel like you're almost back in history in parts of it, and because you kind of are. And then there's also just there's sculptures and like if you and just the architecture and stuff. It's got a lot to offer for a lot of different people that like different things. There's a lot of variety there. I feel like it's a good port.
And before we go on to the next port, we need to read some. We've got some comments that have popped in. That we haven't. Let's see. So we had Marjorie pop in. So hello, Marjorie.
Hi, Marjorie.
Let's see. Let's popping up on my computer.
Aaron recognizes the election coverage sketch from Flying Circus. Thank you. Can I just say that this is the first, I don't remember what he says. This is the first time I've been here. No, I'm sorry, there isn't time for that. We'll have to move on. Hilarious. Love Monty Python.
Sean said, sorry, was working. Larry, you look like you have as much hair as me.
I need a haircut. It's actually getting long.
He says, rocks on your right, ocean to the left. Here we are, stuck in the middle with
Stuck
you.
in the middle with you. That's right. That's right.
Joe says, so good to see you again, Larry.
Good to see you, Joe.
And V said, Steve says, hopefully there isn't a yellow dental floss lady on your cruise.
I need to know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
I don't know, but yellow dental floss could mean like a swimwear. That sounds a little disturbing.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
Although me and my friend were looking in going down to Rio for the Carnival, you know.
I'll see a lot of dental floss down there. So what's our next port after that?
St. Martin.
St. Martin. So this is the port that neither of us have been to St. Martin. And so I know it's famous for the plane, which is what you want to do, right? Is it Maho Beach. Mambo Beach is in Curacao. Maho Beach. And a lot of people like to go there because you can stand and the planes fly like right over your head. It's right at the beach. I know that's very popular. Does St. Martin also have the big zip line, or is that may be
That's
St. Kitts?
St. Thomas. St. Thomas, I think.
No, though the zip line, there's called like
wait.
The Dragon's Butt or something. I don't know. That's not what it's called. It's no. It's one of the saints. Okay. It's not St. Thomas.
If it's St. Kitts?
It might be St. Kitts.
Let's see.
Anyway, it's like you go down this whole mountain on a zip line. I have no interest in doing that, but some people might.
Why wouldn't you?
I'm not a fan of heights. The only reason I will do heights if there is something up there I want to see.
Dragon's Breath?
Dragon's Breath, that's it.
Didn't you do the zip line at Amber Cove?
There's another one.
Flight? Levity?
No, there's a different one. There's a different one.
I know exactly which one you're talking about, and it's going right across the beach, and
the shows did it. I saw the shows do it. If you say that you have to go to this height thing because you're going to see some animal you really want to see, I will conquer my fear. But if it's just for the sake of doing it, I have no interest in conquering that fear at all.
So this plane thing, yes, it's all my life. I'm a nav geek and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, it's one of those things that I would definitely do, but it's not an all-day excursion. It's go there, okay. See, what I want to do is I just want to lay on the beach and make sure the plane's going to come right over top, take a picture or video of it going over, see a few planes, hang out and get my picture. There I am, there, selfie, and then go do whatever.
Yeah.
The world's steepest.
I've been watching the live. They have a live webcam feed that's got two different angles of it. So.
Oh, that's cool. If somebody's got to know what is the zip line that's up on the mountaintop, and either it's St. Kitts, St. Martin, St. Croix. I don't know. It's one of those kind of places. It's the Flying Dutchman. That's it.
Who said that?
That's in St. Martin.
That's in St. Martin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. The Flying.
Well, that's not a dragon.
I know.
This is a dragon.
I got confused. Dragons, Dutchmen, they all have butts.
Randy says the dragon's butt.
Giggly. That's what I call it. Yes, that's my cousin for you. So
Dewey got it. Dewey found it too.
Dewey probably knew it.
Of course, Dewey got it. He's
Yeah.
been to probably every cruise port in the Caribbean.
So we weren't sure what we wanted to do in St. Martin, and because we hadn't been there, and when the cruise first came out, there weren't many excursions that really appealed to us. But now there is one, and that excursion it's a snorkeling excursion, big surprise, but it's like an underwater sculpture garden. It looks wicked cool, and there's like a bunch of like figures and stuff like that, like big sculptures that apparently you can snorkel around. So
You can put her back.
I think that's what we are going to do.
Let me ask you then, because when I snorkeled with you guys in Aruba, you guys have like the lungs of, I don't know, you guys were able to dive down.
Oh, not
I
me.
couldn't-
I don't do that. I stay on top.
So
So-
the pictures I saw, it's clear water, and I don't think you have to dive down to see it.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
I
then
don't
that's
think I haven't looked into it a whole lot. We saw it now, and we were like, "Oh, that looks really cool."
Let me see if I can bring it up
Right.
and show it.
But yeah, I don't. It's not going to be like. I don't think it's going to be like free diving like the shipwreck in Aruba, where you got to get down like 40, 50 feet.
I can't believe you guys got down that far. Like
Oh, I don't do it.
you know, I have video.
Yeah,
I have video of you going down, right, Matt? I could not believe you guys went down that. No, Kimbra, you went down a little bit, didn't you?
No,
No.
She can't clear her
I
ears.
can't clear my ears.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah.
yes, I do have video. I remember having video of you, Matt, going down to the wreck, man. I actually like doing that. Like, kind of like Jacques Cousteau's cameraman, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but I don't. Yeah, you don't. But you don't have to do that. I don't think for this one. She's looking it up to get more details. But so that looked really cool to me, and I think to her.
There was another one you were telling me about, so I'll wait till you mention that one. That's
Yeah.
Now I'm interested. Now that you say there's
She's
not
gonna
a
pull
weight
up an image.
restriction.
She's pulling it up here. There you go.
Oh, cool. So you can free dive down if you want to like interact.
You can, but it looks like it's not. I don't know if it says how deep it is. But here's the other thing: if you see like a picture of people free diving,
300 sculptures.
300 sculptures. That's cool.
Wow.
That's real cool. It looks like it's maybe about
Rum punch, Larry.
20 feet, but it looks like it's.
Wait,
it looks like crystal
I need
crystal
some
clear.
new footage, Kimbra. Maybe I will.
You know I like me a good rum punch.
Yeah.
Dewey says just snorkeling, and I did it. You did this. You did the sculpture one. So yeah. So
St.
that's.
John and it's beautiful at Trunk Bay. He says looks like.
Oh,
looks
is he
like
talking about the Flying Dutchman?
Dutchman.
Now I'm confused, Dewey.
Well, he was talking about St. John, and it is beautiful at Trunk Bay, and he says just snorkeling, and I did it.
Oh, okay. So he's not talking about the. That's the problem with the delay in these lives.
Yeah.
It's hard enough for me to keep track on a regular conversation, much less. He said, "Awesome! I had not heard of that one." Okay, so that's what I think Kimber and I will be doing. Now, I don't know what JT and Jen are going to do on that island, and of course, we always emphasize on a group cruise, you don't have to do what everybody else is doing. You
Just
do what
gonna
you
say
want.
that. Yeah, that's right.
It's a cruise. It's not about doing like following the herd. You do what you want. If the herd's doing it, great. If not, that's okay. But just to kind of let you guys know what appeals to us, that's kind of what looked really cool to the two of us.
Well, that's how it
And,
was on our group cruise. I went on
Yeah.
the snorkeling with you guys, then we hung out in Amber Cove, and then
Yep.
what else? I don't even remember all the other ports, actually. Bonaire. So yeah, I just walked
Yeah.
around Bonaire, and
Yeah.
Romano, I just walked around like by myself, like shopping and whatever, and that's where I ditched V. She was in a shopping center, and I had to get away from her and took off from her and stuff. At least that's what she's saying I did. Oh no.
So after that, we go to St. Thomas, which Kimber is especially excited about because she's been wanting to go to St. Thomas and she has not been there. I've been there a couple times. I really like St. Thomas. It's a really scenic island, and I've done a couple different things there. I went to the aquarium there, which is small but was really cool. I really enjoyed that experience, and I did a sea turtle snorkeling trip, which was okay, but it wasn't the best ever. But it was all right. I still enjoyed it. This time though, because JT and Jen did a cruise there with a bunch of family, I think
It was a group
it was
cruise.
a group cruise. and they had a bunch of people, and the great thing about this is that several of these people were not water people, and what they did is an underwater, like with the underwater helmet, but on a scooter. So you drive a scooter around, and you're dangled down, and you drive it around. You can breathe in the helmet, and these are people that some of them were just they're not comfortable in the water. They didn't think they were going to like it, and apparently everybody absolutely just had an amazing time and loved it.
You
So
sold me on it, Remy, already. You sold me on that already.
yeah, so you get to do the scooter, and then while other people are doing the scooter, you just get to snorkel around. And so and the cool thing about this is one of the things I like about cruising with other people, is that's definitely an excursion I would have not considered, because I've done sea track like at our aquarium, and if you are a free diver or a scuba diver, then sea track just seems confined and but because they had such a good time and I want to enjoy it with other people, now I'm really excited about doing this excursion. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And I love when other people enjoy the things that I enjoy. It makes it, kind of get to share that kind of special.
Does it say how long? My eyes aren't the greatest. Does it say how long? 3 to 5 hours. Okay.
3.5 hours.
Oh, 3.5 hours. Okay.
And it says afterward, enjoy with snacks and drinks.
And rum punch.
More rum punch.
I think if I do go, I have to say it that way, guys. In St. Thomas, I would also want to do that. What do you call that? Lift going up.
Yeah, I've never done that.
I've never done that. You gotta get that famous view of St. Thomas.
It's a scenic port. It's a scenic port. If we had time to do that, I would definitely do that, because I have not done that. And you go up there, and I think you get a banana daiquiri.
Yes.
Yeah. Even though their drink is
the
bushwhacker, but they're also famous. I don't know if it's just on that like ski lift thing that takes you up there.
Yeah.
They're also famous for that banana daiquiri up there. And I have had their bushwhacker, and I do enjoy a bushwhacker, but I'm a big fan of bananas. So I think I like a banana daiquiri quite a bit as well.
So that where that lift is, because I seen Tony and Don, they had a video of them doing it, and it's not too far from the cruise ship. You know what I mean? Go up there.
It depends on where your ship docks, because St. Thomas is like a big cove, and sometimes the ships dock on the right and sometimes they dock on the left, and it's by the one on the right if you're facing the island.
I didn't know that part about that.
Yeah, and then in between is like the kind of downtown city area. That's where a lot of the shopping and restaurants are right there. So if you are in the port on the right, which when I've been there with Carnival, that is where we were, but I don't know if that's how it always works. Then it is right there. It is right there.
Yeah. It was like a 10-minute walk, right? Tony's nothing against Tony. He's a pretty big guy, and he's managed to do that. So for me, bada boom, bada bang, do that, and then you really sold me on that excursion. Now that I know I'm down under the weight level.
It's got a pretty generous weight capacity for sometimes things like that are pretty stringent, but we did look it up, and it was, what was it, like 300 or 350 or something for that scooter?
I think it's 350.
350. So Sean says you would not like the bushwhackers here, man. They're tough.
I thought I just saw $150, 154 for the scooter.
That's probably about
155.
Right. Yeah. That's American dollars, though, not Canadian.
Anita said the banana daiquiri was good, but it was strong. Ed had to finish it for me.
I'm sure Ed hated that.
Yeah.
What is in a bushwhacker again?
A bushwhacker has chocolate and rum. Do I need to go on? I don't. I'd have to look it up. She's looking it up. Kahlua. Maybe it's Kahlua, not chocolate.
Rum, coffee liqueur, like
Kahlua.
Dark cream de cacao, cream of coconut and milk blended with ice until
Okay,
smooth
I'm
and
sold.
garnished with grated
So-
nutmeg.
I'm sold. I'm sold.
Coffee,
Give me a quarter.
chocolate, coconut, rum.
Yeah.
I'm sold. Give it to me. I got
Right.
I got the Kahlua. I got the vodka. No. Anything that like that, that's my cup of tea. Sold. Although I'm
No,
not.
it's not. It's not tea.
It's not tea.
Oh yes, of
Said
course.
that's my cup of tea.
I
It's
know.
not
I know.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good catch there, Kimbra.
Pretty funny. Yeah. Anita said he definitely hated it.
Wow.
Yeah. Didn't like that. Uh, so anyway, so that's those are the ports. Like those are good ports. Like we sat down with JT and Jen, and we had a little help from Stacy and Gina too. And we tried to pick the right ship, the right itinerary, everything. Like we thought about. I mean, you can't control every single thing. You can't get everything perfect that you want, but you find the best combination. And we really did a lot of noodling about it
There was
to come up with that group cruise.
every time new things were coming out around the time frame we were looking, JT would send, "What about this one?" And we're like, "No, that's not it."
It's the wrong one. You know it when you see it. You know it when you see it, and
Yeah.
that's what that one was.
Well, that's
We're
what
like,
sold us. Like, again, we already booked it like before any of this, right? For one, I've never been to any of those ports, and Anna's never been to any port. It was her birthday. September 11th was her birthday, right? So I think it's St. Thomas or St. Martin that will be in all that kind of stuff. But the itinerary, all that kind of stuff, what you chose, that's just everything all fits perfect for me. Like,
mhm.
yeah, I'm getting
Yeah.
my bucket list with St. Martin, but they don't do the 747s there anymore. That's the downside. Right? But now they just got to bring in the A380s.
Are you talking? You're talking about airplanes, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, yes.
I'm a plane freak.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I mean they're big. They're big planes. I know that. They'll knock you
But
over.
like I was saying to you guys, like in St. Martin, yeah, it's always been a bucket list, but that's like a quick trip. Actually, I think I was looking at excursions a long time because we were going to go there. What was it? You get the quads, the quad bikes, which I've never been on any of those ever before. But
Like
I
a
guess there's a
four-wheeler?
four-wheeler.
Like,
And I
yeah.
guess, there's a tour that brings you there and you stop at the beach and then you continue on the tour. That was an option. It's 787. Yeah. I'm a plane geek. I'd love to be on the 787, even though I know Sean and Alana's been on one.
Oh, hold on. Is Les still in here? Because see, here's the
Yeah.
thing. Pat and Les have not booked our group cruise yet, and we're a little cross with them about that. And Les is retired Air Force. He's literally got Jet in his name on YouTube.
Well,
Les, come on. Now you got
isn't
even
it
more
like
reason to
you?
go.
Isn't it like you with the aquarium? You work with fish, but you don't want to go home to fish?
No, he likes jets.
Oh, yeah.
He likes jets. So yeah, he would know all those numbers and things you're talking about. Now Joe says I'm more a 7879 Dreamliner guy.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
So
Joe's in Australia. So now, speaking of Joe, I'm still waiting for my Opal, Joe.
was Joe on the group cruise we were on?
No.
Okay, because there was a gentleman from Australia on that cruise.
His name was Dale, right?
Dale.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a beautiful guy. I haven't seen him.
I like him.
Dale was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure Joe's a stand-up fella too.
Yeah.
Joe's
yeah.
I don't know, Joe.
I mean,
We have a group cruise.
My default position on Australians is usually that I like you, but
I thought you guys have like a trip coming up to Australia. Isn't that what I heard?
We would like to. I mean, that's been the goal. We even have some Australian money that my cousin gave us for our wedding that's sitting there. Eventually, we're going to get there, but buying the house and everything, it kind of when we moved and started renting a house and then buying the house, it sort of set our finances back a little bit. We gotta build up for that again now. So someday we will get to Australia, but I guess we're gonna have to stop going on regular cruises to save up to do it or something. And that's a hard thing to give up.
I remember, yeah, they get Sean Alana. They have a group cruise out of Australia right now, actually.
Yeah, that'd be a cool one to go on.
It actually
and
is.
these things will do.
If the flights were cheaper for me, then I probably would have, because the cruise itself, it's not that expensive.
Right.
It's the flights that are crazy.
Yeah. I mean, so we just had they're a lot of times they're in the chat, but they're on a ship right now. Todd and sometimes Patty's there as well. And they were here, so they live in Minnesota, and they flew down to spend like a few days with us. Todd's an old punk rock guy, so we went to a concert and we hung out with them, did a bunch of stuff. And then they got on a ship because they're like, look, we spent the money for the flight. We're going to make the most out of it. That makes sense. They said a lot of times they'll do like a back to back or something because half the expense is the stupid airplane flight. And then you get down there, well, it's cheap to cruise, so they can, knock a couple out. That's the way to go.
Sometimes you can get pretty affordable prices, like from Vancouver to say, Sydney. You can get under $1,000 return, but it's not within these dates that all these group cruises are being booked, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like cruising season, this is off season when you get all those good prices, right? Yeah.
I only need one way to Australia.
Yeah. Actually,
it's a big country with not a lot of people. There's a lot of places for me to hide.
there's this DJ group that I follow, Stoney. He lives in, he lives in Sydney. He lives in Sydney, New South Wales or whatever. And then there's this other one that we know. They live up by the what's that reef? What's the famous
Great Barrier Reef?
Great Barrier Reef, yeah. They live up there. Yeah. Oh, I will get over to Australia one day, definitely.
Joe says New Year's Eve cruise from Brisbane to Cairns via Airlie Beach. Airlie Beach? I'm not
Airlie Beach, right. Yes. Airlie Beach, yes.
And back to Brisbane via Willis Island on the Carnival Luminosa.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah, that cruise is very well priced. It's a 6-day, but it's still really well priced. It really is.
Yeah.
For a New Year's cruise, yeah, that's yeah.
Well, and of course, they get the New Year for us, so.
Of course.
Yeah.
They get everything for us. Yeah. I'm still waiting for them to give us the lotto numbers, but
Yeah.
But I'm big time into Opal. That's why I want to go to Australia as well. Along with the other stuff.
Okay. All right.
I want to start making some inlay rings, and I don't need the normal opal that everybody else. I need the smaller little pieces and stuff.
Opal's my birthstone. I think it's a lot.
I don't think opal's your birthstone. Opal's my birthstone.
I know, it's because it's a lot of people's birthstone.
Oh, it's everyone's birthstone?
It's like the generic birthstone, I think.
Is that why we're so perfect together?
That's right.
I'm going to start making some rings. Maybe I'll give it to you one as a gift. I do have some opal here, just not in front of me. I bought some from Australia, but it's from the Cooper Pedy mine. I need some Lightning Ridge. Joe, I need some Lightning Ridge opal, okay?
Okay, Larry, so if we get you on this cruise, what are you most excited for?
Meeting you guys.
Well, you've met us before.
No. The most exciting thing, just again, like I love hanging out with you guys. Don't take this wrong, Canberra. I love hearing Matt's teaching. I really do. Like it's so fascinating to hear and stuff. Not this, okay, here, there's just a little bit of information and then, okay, let's go swimming kind of deal. But I also know when I can ask too many questions when to stop too,
I don't know. You ask somebody like me questions, and we usually like it. So I mean, it's like
Yeah, of course.
you know we're the opposite, where we just want to talk and tell you things. So we, if you want to know more, you're just feeding us.
And then also, I'm also excited about getting to hang out with you, having some rum punch again, getting some new footage, and sorry. No, I actually love group cruise. I really do. You
Yeah.
get to see all the people you never get to see on there, right? You know what I mean? And then, new experiences, new memories, everything that's and stuff like that. And truthfully, the most exciting thing is getting to know. Sorry, is getting to know that Ananda was able to finally get on a cruise with me. That's
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
on the positive notes, yes, obviously there's all that. You got me excited about these cats that I saw them D and J doing. Oh, if I ever go back there, I gotta check that out. And now you're telling me about this scooter thingy that I've never would have thought, but now that looks quite interesting to me, actually.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
But snorkeling, anything in the water, I love the water, man. That's yeah. Oh, there's Les there.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there we go. There's Les.
There he
Yeah,
is.
Les.
Yeah.
Airplane man. Come on, Les.
All right, we got a bunch of comments we got to read here.
All right.
Hold on.
Oh, good. Thanks for telling me that. So the 787 does go to. Okay, good.
All right, we're gonna go back a little bit. V said Matt will swim back when he sees the size of those spiders. Matt doesn't care about that. I'll swim away when I see the size of those spiders.
Yeah, I don't mind spiders at all.
What spider? What's he talking about?
In Australia.
Oh yeah, no, I got no worries with the spiders.
Yeah, that's what we've like got comments from back in Australia. We've got to come back to. You guys just keep talking, and people are like, Danny says V can't wait to meet you one day. Let's see. Joe said a sister of mine and her husband did a trans-Tasman cruise to New Zealand last year on Anthem of the Seas.
Cool.
Sean said Opal is owned by GM.
Say what? Did he say Opal is owned by GM?
Is Opal a car manufacturer too? Or something?
Well, he spelled it with an E, so probably.
Yeah.
Dewey said, I love my Australian Opal.
Yeah, he's got a nice Opal piece, yes.
Big surprise. Dewey's got some nice jewelry.
Yeah. Joe said black opal is Australia's native gemstone.
Oh,
it
that's
is.
cool.
It's the most sought after opal out there. Black opal. Now you can get crystal opal from these mines, and it's still expensive. But black, if you get me some black Australian opal, I can't afford to pay you.
It says Kimber, your beauty is gorgeous. Thank you.
Marty.
You hear that, Marty?
Marty, he is beautiful.
So, real quick, before I finish reading these, I'm gonna say something for anybody that's new, because we've got a lot of new people in here. This is Marty, short for Mardi Gras. Her name is Mardi Gras, named after the cruise ship that Matt and I got married on, because she was hatched. They told us the beginning of November. But we're gonna call it November 4th because that was our wedding date. So her name is Mardi Gras, Marty for short, named after the cruise ship that Matt and I got married on.
Technically, we thought she was a male when we got her. We weren't sure, but now we know she is definitely a she.
Yes.
And the name worked out either way.
Yeah. So this is Princess Marty, the ship, and then we have another one. Another dragon. His name is well, we call him the captain, but his name is Captain Scorch Bonnet. So
I didn't know that part.
Yeah, so he is the captain to our Mardi Gras.
Yeah, Scorch Bonnet is like Stead Bonnet, Captain Stead Bonnet, the pirate, and then also Scotch Bonnet Peppers.
Yeah.
So we got all kinds of meaning in there.
And he's red.
And he's
Scorch.
Yeah, he's red. Yep. So that's his story.
All right. And then Les said, well, you can read the plain stuff 'Cause it's boy thing.
That's just plain stuff.
That's plain stuff.
Airplane stuff.
Read the boy thing.
It's all over my head, those planes.
It's got some wings, got some tires.
All right, Les said, I believe Boeing 787 Dreamliner and the Airbus A330 are the largest aircraft currently operating at Princess Julian Airport in St. Martin. Neat experience at Bajo Beach. You got to do at least once.
Yeah, it's been a bucket list thing for me since I was a kid.
He says they fly about 100 feet above the beach.
Actually, it seems like it's even less than that at
Wow.
times.
Wow.
So Sunset Burger, okay. So go have a burger over at the beach. Yeah, there's a restaurant right at the beach too, and you get some drinks and stuff. Okay, I'll try the Sunset Grill.
Let's see. Marjorie said, Larry, are you ready to sell your autograph to your fans?
Marjorie's offering me to cruise with her right now too.
Right,
I appreciate the offer, but I already have somebody spoken for, Marjorie. Sorry. Dewey's got my hand.
And Joe is heading out. Thank you, Joe, for joining us.
Joe said, I see her wild relatives in my street, though, talking about Marty.
Oh.
That's pretty cool.
Good to see you, Joe. And every time I
somebody.
see a bus, I think of you, Joe. Because I actually like bus. He likes buses and trucks and stuff, guys, just so you know.
That's all right. It's room for all sorts.
Danny D. Hey, wait, Danny D, maybe you can go on this cruise.
Yeah?
Yeah, the wedding's over now, so you should be able to go on a cruise now, shouldn't you, Danny? Same with V. V met you guys.
Yeah, we know V. She's Canadian too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's another Canadian.
She lives where it's really cold in Canada.
I
live in the warm part of Canada. She lives in the cold part of Canada.
Yeah.
Although you wouldn't say it's warm, but for people on the West Coast, it is. It is. Let's go Fahrenheit. It is 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, that's 6:30 at night, and that's a great temperature compared to where she's at. Let's see how cold it is where you are, V, because they get snow and everything.
I mean, it's 67 here, but also we're at a different time zone, quite a bit different time zone.
67 is a perfect evening temperature. Perfect. Like I'm telling, like I have a friend in Quartzsite. Actually, I'll just quickly say this. They're going to have a celebration for my daughter on March 13th. I was going to go. We had everything all planned to fly into Phoenix and everything, but something happened. I'm not doing it now. But I was going to stop into Quartzsite with them, and he's saying it's already in the 80s and 90s during the day and 60s at night. It's like I can deal with that. Like my kids live in New Mexico, which is next to Arizona. Yes, it's hot during the day, but as long as you got the AC in the car and you go to a mall or you're in the house and close all the curtains but the nighttime 60-something degrees temperature, I know I would love that where you're at right there. That temperature, because that Dewey's, where were we? We were here in October. So, yeah.
He's a little further south, but a little bit warmer.
Yeah, but it's cool. Like that, I like that cool time
at
night because you're not going out swimming or anything. It's you're going out and doing your thing at night. I'm an outdoors person when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, 74 where Dewey is right now, yeah.
Yeah. So, Larry, I kind of know your plan roughly. I know it's not like it's set in stone or anything, but I'm going to say when, not if, you come on this cruise. The cruise leaves out of Miami, but you're thinking of flying to Tampa. Is that correct?
That's always been my thoughts, even before all this. I was telling Amanda. I want to meet you and go to your, like, just whenever somebody else, I think you did a group cruise with, I think D and J, you guys all went to your aquarium, and that's my cup of tea. And it was Ananda's, like I told you. Ananda and I used to have annual memberships to the aquariums, and I love aquariums. And I thought, okay, hey, that would be cool to, you know what I mean? Because it's not too far from Miami, right? You know what I mean? Like
Right.
that was all the plan. Rent a car to go down to Miami, go on the cruise, and do whatever. But I also have Dewey that's always offered me a place to stay too, right? So when I mentioned Dewey, I thought, well, maybe he can come up here, you know, and I can fly in there. He can meet me up there, and then we can drive down and stuff like that, right? You know.
Okay. We'll have to get all that sorted out, but
Oh, yeah.
but yeah, I mean, you know, if you want to make us go to work on our day off, no, I'm just kidding. No,
No, no,
I,
no, 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 no.
it would
Whatever.
be it's you know it's funny because Kimber and I both work kind of behind the scenes most of the time at the aquarium. So usually if I'm on the floor, I'm either doing some kind of a tour or which
You
I don't
shared
do
a
that
video with me
often.
what you were doing. You shared
Or
a video that which was cool, actually.
yeah. Well, that was in the classroom. So, or sometimes I'll have friends come and then I go out and I'm like, oh, when did that change? And one of my coworkers is like 6 months ago. I'm like, oh, I guess I need to get out here more often. But
Now
yeah, I'm in
I'm
the
not
classrooms. I'm not in the. I could go in the aquarium, but I usually don't unless there's something I'm teaching that goes out there.
again. It
Um,
wasn't okay. Let's go to Tampa Bay and bring Matt and Kimbra. No, it wasn't that part. But no, I like aquariums, right? You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I
yeah.
would like that. But I also wanted to have that as, hey, I've been to Tampa Bay, right? You know, Tampa Bay looks like an amazing area as well, right? And then going down that west coast of Florida, I actually flew over it. So I flew over Tampa coming back when I left Miami. So I
Mhm.
saw it from the air. It looked pretty cool.
Yeah, there's definitely some nice places in the Tampa Bay area for
Yeah.
sure. There's some highlights. I mean, but there's highlights all over Florida. There's a lot of spots that are kind of really cool in Florida. You just kind of got to know, you know, where they are and different vibes for different people and stuff like that. But
So staying with Dewey, like for the time that I did, even though it was only Fort Lauderdale and then going out of the cruise out of Miami and stuff like that, but also seeing you guys, seeing other videos. And I'm obsessed with these body cam police footage and all that kind of stuff. And there's a lot out of Florida. And then I told you about seeing the bearded dragon people that,
where we got Captain from, Fairy
yeah,
Tale Dragons.
yeah. And
Yeah.
so all that kind of stuff. But I just like the look of Fort Lauderdale or sorry, Florida. I like the temperature, everything all about there. And you guys are down there, right? Like it's just natural to you. But for someone like me, coming from a cold place like Canada, Florida is, and that's why you get a lot of snowbirds coming down there as well, right?
Right. Oh, absolutely. I think Marjorie's asking, is the cruise leaving in 26 or 27? It's 26.
It's this September.
Yeah, this September is when it is going. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, I try to take it for granted, you know, because there was a time I moved here in the late 90s from Missouri, and I was here for quite a few years. And then I decided to move back to Missouri. I was going back to college, and and I thought, well, you know, Florida's expensive. You know, I got friends in Missouri. I got family in Missouri. I moved back to Missouri, and it didn't take long for me to remember what I missed about Florida. And so, yeah, there's a lot. If you, I mean, it's for different people, but for me, and I think for Kimbra, it's the it's the wild Florida that we love. Like theme parks are great and all that stuff, but you know, like last Sunday we went to a nature park, totally free, called Circle B Bar Reserve, and because of the way that the weather's been dry and it was kind of cool but not hot, I think we saw over 50 alligators, and I mean, some of them were 10, 12-foot alligators.
Some
We
photos.
saw tons of turtles, um, just birds.
Roseate spoonbills, which we don't get to see very often.
Right, just beautiful. Just the wildlife, the nature here is just so phenomenal. I mean, that's really what I love about Florida. I mean, I do like the warm weather. I'm a warm weather person, 100%. But it's the nature that comes along with that subtropical environment, the wetlands. I mean, I love a beach, but really, like, I'm more about the springs, the wetlands, the upland areas. I mean, the coral reefs are another level. But yeah, there's a lot in Florida if you're a nature person.
See, and Ann and I, we were nature here as well, right?
Mhm.
So, like, we have mountains, we have trails, like just everywhere. Yeah. So when we're healthy, that's what we like to do is go out in the trails and see the wildlife, the nature, the bears, the snakes, the deer, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. I
Yeah.
just wanted to comment to Les there because he said he grew up in Maine. So
Oh, yeah.
I was born on the east coast of Canada, which is right next to the state of Maine. And my very first experience in America was in 1988. Wait, sorry, 1978, and that was going from New Brunswick to Boston. So I drove through the state of Maine, and we used to go there. Maine is a beautiful place. If you've never been there, like during the fall, that would be in my own opinion, visit the state of Maine in the fall, man.
So you used to live on the East Coast then?
Yes, yeah. I'm originally from St. John, New Brunswick, which is actually a cruise port. And so
Okay.
in the 80s, actually, it was around the 80s is when they first started bringing cruises into town. And I wasn't rich or anything, so I looked at these cruises like, God, I would love to be on one of them. And of course, they don't cruise out of St. John, right?
Right. It's just a port stop.
Yeah, and so I moved out west on the West Coast in 2005, and then eventually life became what it was, and I got to go on a cruise. And so that me going on a cruise, it was like a dream come true because I used to go to the ports whenever the cruises come into port. It's like, wow, these guys must be rich going on there. But really, you don't need to be rich to go on a cruise. You really don't.
Yeah, I had the same illusion when I moved to Florida. I was working at a science center teaching there, and it was a lot of my coworkers were retired teachers that taught
Yeah.
at the science center part time, and they would go on cruises, and I was like, oh, they've all got money. Like I didn't even consider it, and now looking back, I'm like, I just needed to look into it, and I would have realized that it would have been a really affordable thing, and I would have started my cruising career a lot earlier had I known that, but I didn't know. So fortunately, about 2000, I think 2011 was my first cruise, and I haven't looked back. So
Yeah, just cruising out of Miami, just by the beach there. That's another dream come true. Like again, so you go to school and you come back through summer break. Oh, where did you go? Oh, we went to this or March break. Well, we went to Miami and party and where did you go? Oh, I just went to the back lake there and had a couple beers with my friends and passed out and blah blah blah. So when I saw that beach, man, like I don't know, some people might take that for granted, but for me, like I just love Florida, man. It's just the tropical trees, the weather, the sun. I gotta
I mean,
go.
we get a lot of you Canadians down here this time of year, so you're not
That's
alone.
why. That's why. Because it's beautiful. And where Dewey lives in Fort Lauderdale, I don't know. Have you guys been to Fort Lauderdale? Like,
Yeah.
around? I just love that whole area where he lives. Well, it's all retirement too, right? So it's not.
Yeah. No, I like that part of Florida quite a bit. Yep, I do. We say hi to Kevin Counts.
I was
Kevin
just going
Counts.
to say that actually.
Kevin Counts says Bombini, happy Aloha Friday.
Are they
He says
back?
hi, Larry, Dewey, Stacy, and everybody else. Well, hello there,
Was Kevin on
Bombini.
a cruise right now?
I don't think Kevin Counts is on a cruise right now.
Oh no, it wasn't him that was on a cruise. No.
Kevin, I will tell you, Kevin, that Todd and I went and saw Frank Turner and the Descendants, and I'll tell you what, that was a heck of a concert. Frank Turner was outstanding. Of course, the Descendants were amazing, but Frank Turner was really good show. Yeah.
I have another question. When's the Strawberry Festival?
Right now,
It's happening right now.
it just started,
started
yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it goes through next week.
Oh.
He's
So
got a cruise in 30 days.
So I have to make plans to come visit you in March again.
I'll be honest with you, Larry. I love Plant City where we live, but we went to the Strawberry Festival last year and it did not make us want to go back.
Oh wow!
Because it was just an overpriced carnival. I don't know. It wasn't all that in a bag of chips. Now there is a place called Parksdale Market that is open year round, and they have produce, local produce mostly, and they do the best strawberry milkshakes and strawberry shortcakes and strawberry cookies and strawberry bread. And you can go there anytime. And they're cheap too. And
Ooh, we still got some strawberry
we do have
bread.
some strawberry bread.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
be
So
eating
I-
that when we're done.
You have what?
Strawberry bread.
Strawberry bread.
Like banana bread, but with strawberry.
Yeah. It's not super sweet, but it's got a little bit of sweetness, but it's like a strawberry flavor.
Really?
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would love that. Now I'm hungry now. Thanks.
Les says so Matt, the Strawberry Festival isn't like it used to be. I don't know, Les, because I didn't go before, and
We've only been the one time.
you have to take my harsh criticism with a grain of salt. I'm not a big fan of places with lots and lots of humans in there, generally speaking.
Overly
So,
priced.
and so we don't we like rides at theme parks, but amusement park rides don't really do much for me. So maybe that's a taste thing more than maybe I shouldn't be judging it as harshly. Maybe some other people would go and absolutely love it. If you like state fairs and stuff like that, I would say give it a shot. And you might be like, shut your mouth, Matt. But for us, we were just like, meh.
Well, and they had like one of the things we went and did we got some candy, and then we went to go into some other tent, and they were like, no food, you can't go in there. And I'm like, but it's like bagged and wrapped. No, you can't go in there. So like we didn't even get to go into whatever that, I don't even remember.
It was like farm animals.
Yeah, not that I need to hang out with the farm animals, but they just refused to let us go, and we're like, well, we just spent like $20 on this candy. We're not gonna throw it away.
Yeah, they're like, well, you can just leave it sit there. Like, yeah, I'm not doing that either.
And then they had a lot of tents set up, like Spectrum and AT&T.
Yeah.
These big companies that were just trying to get you to purchase their company stuff.
What's that got to do with strawberry?
Right.
Right.
And it was kind of pushy sales tactics.
Yeah. So that was kind of disappointing. I mean, they had the normal food stands and the rides and whatever. Les said we primarily went to eat the strawberry shortcake. They definitely had that.
Yeah, but Les, I'm telling you what, just come over here and we'll take you to Parksdale and you can get a very authentic strawberry shortcake for probably a fraction of the price without all the line hassle and people and all that stuff.
And I don't like strawberry shortcake, so
I do.
I know, but
I just have to say I've only been to one state fair. Now we have what they call exhibitions here in Canada, and I used to go every year for my birthday. And
Are those exhibitions? Are those the guys with the trench coats that do? Well, that's exhibitionist. Never mind. Sorry, wrong.
So we have what we don't call them state fairs because we don't have states. But anyway,
right,
so
right.
But the ones I've been to is only small ones. And so when I went down to see my kids in September, I got to see one of these state fairs, and it's like, oh my God, these things are huge. So is that what this Strawberry Festival is kind of like? It's like a state fair.
It's not quite as big. So ironically, the state fair happens in Tampa, and it happens like 2 weeks before the Strawberry Festival every year, pretty much. So there's one then the other. But I would say the state fair is bigger. However, the Strawberry Festival and State Fair are both big enough that each one of them, they give the local school kids a day off of school. To attend both fairs. So the State Fair, you go, but Strawberry Festival, they also do that. So it's big enough to warrant that, I suppose. I mean, it is pretty big. I would say it's probably not quite the size of the Florida State Fair.
I've never been to the Florida State
I've just
Fair.
driven by.
I've been to the Indiana State Fair.
Yeah, yeah. Don't you guys? What do you guys have? Provinces? Is that what you call them?
So we have provinces.
So you have
And
a province fair.
funny, Matt. Talking about live lobster. Okay, so if you're on the East Coast, you're going to get the cheapest lobster. Actually, I can't really speak for it now, but when I left in 2005, now these are 2005 prices, but there's not going to be a whole lot of change, but just, move to a different space. It was $5 a pound. And so here in British Columbia, it was like $13 a pound, right? That was 2005 prices. So whatever the prices are now, I actually don't like lobster. I'm not a fish guy. I like fish and chips. Well, no, that's not true. I'm liking some fish. My father was a fisherman, and he used to bring home fish and very bony fish. And you get that bone caught in your throat, it turned me off. I like salmon, but no. It's just in Florida around New Year's, it was $35. I'm not surprised. But wait, don't you guys went to the steakhouse or whatever. Didn't you get steak and lobster?
We don't like lobster either.
Oh,
we don't like seafood. Yeah, we don't. Neither one of us like seafood at all.
Yeah, same. I like fish and chips. That's it. Really.
Now here in Florida, if you like lobster, you can instead of getting the Maine lobster, you can get the Caribbean lobster, and that one I don't know. I couldn't tell you a comparison of taste, but I know that during lobster season, that's real popular to go catch lobsters. I guess it's a shame I don't like seafood because I have the skill set to get those animals.
Yeah, really.
I eat them, but I don't like the taste, so I don't do it. Scallops, lobsters, spearfishing. I could do all that, but I don't eat any of that stuff, so I don't.
I would like to try conch. That's what I'd like to try, like in a whatever you want to call it, ceviche or whatever. Ironically, I swore I would never try sashimi ever. It was disgusting. But when my friend was staying here a couple of weeks ago, we went out to a Japanese and stuff, and I said, because he likes sashimi, he used to work in Japan, and he got some sashimi, and it's like, you know what, tuna. I've never had raw tuna before. Oh my God, it was yummy. Actually, it blew me away. Not that I'm gonna keep ordering it. I still go with the other rice and California rolls or whatever, but not the raw stuff. But the tuna. Yeah. I'm actually interesting. You said you couldn't tell me the difference from Maine lobster and Caribbean. I would like to see the difference.
Well, I could see the difference in the animals.
I'm talking about the taste. I'm talking about the taste.
I don't know if there's. I don't know how. I assume there's probably some difference, but I don't know how much a difference. We have Florida avocados, and they're different than the standard avocados, but they don't taste. They taste a little bit different, but not that much different. So I don't know if the lobsters are like that or they're vastly different.
You know what I'm guilty of, though, Matt? I tried shark.
Yeah. Hey, as long as it's sustainably sourced, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Shark's just another fish, I mean, it's not about you just don't eat shark. It's about don't eat seafood that's not sourced sustainably.
No, of course. There's all that part. We're on the same page and all that kind of stuff. But when I did it, it was just, I got to try shark. And I was working at a fine restaurant, and that was the wrong reason to try it and all that kind of stuff.
When I was a little kid, they had shark at the grocery store one time, and I had to try it because I love sharks, which is kind of a weird way to think of it. But I was super excited about it. And I think it was Mako shark. I don't know if that's just what my little brain thought or if it really was. But it was disgusting. It was gross. I ate one bite and I was like, nope.
I remember the taste wasn't too bad. It was like what would be this next thing? whitefish. Oh, I'm brain freezing on this whitefish. It's like steak. I'm a cook. You think anyway? It's a common fish, and it tastes like that, and it wasn't that bad. It's just the guilt part, like because I don't know if you guys know, I love sharks, so this that, and so yeah, I just my brain.
I suspect that different sharks have different
I'm sure.
textures, flavors.
I'm sure. Yeah, of
There's
course. Yeah.
like 530 species of sharks, so some of them would probably not be edible at all. Some of them they're tiny, but yeah, I don't know. Swordfish. Kevin says swordfish.
Yeah, swordfish. I think I tried it, but that's not the one. This is common up here where we get it. It's always at a fish market.
Like haddock or.
Keep going. Keep going. Not haddock.
Well, it's not tuna.
No,
not mahi. Is it fished up there?
No. That's all Caribbean stuff that you're saying.
Yeah.
No. This is it's not flounder.
Halibut.
Halibut. There we go. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, halibut. That's what it reminded me of. Halibut. Yeah.
Okay.
And so I don't mind halibut. It's actually whitefish.
Kevin said said halibut.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Halibut. Again, it's just the mental thing. I love sharks, man. Like but me being a hypocrite here is I like fish and chips.
I mean, sharks like fish too,
No, I know. No, that's true too. Yeah.
I've tried alligator, and that felt psychologically like I was eating my pet cat. But
now you just made me stop from trying it. Now, thanks, Matt. That was going to be a bucket list thing when I come to Florida.
Well, look, maybe I can change your mind. Here's what I'll tell you: that farming alligators played a huge role in their conservation.
No, I understand.
Farming alligators is really what saved them, and
I agree with that. Sustainability, all that kind of stuff, culls and all that. I agree. Ananda didn't. She no, don't do that. No. No, I'm not that extreme.
Yeah.
If stuff is needed, then yes. Like I'm not against hunting either. Like if you want to go out and hunt for food, by all means. I've hunted before, but I won't hunt because again, I did something else with that as well, and I didn't need it. And,
yeah, I have no problem if people are doing it in sustainable, ethical ways.
Yeah.
I don't have a desire to hunt myself, but I eat meat. I'm not going to slight somebody for going out and getting it themselves. They're doing more than me now. Now, if you're getting pleasure from just killing things, then I think you probably need to talk to somebody. But
I agree.
If it's more about the process and all that, then I can understand that, and I don't have an issue with that. Like I said, as long as it's done in a responsible, sustainable, ethical way.
I have a question for you.
No problem with that. Yep.
Amy Keppert. She's the one that shared a video, and it got me to see that swimming with sharks. I can't dive down, right? You know what I mean? It's going to be difficult for me to get a scuba diving, but swimming with those reef sharks. Is there anything besides Bimini where she did that excursion? Like in Florida, like do they have any of those kinds of things that happen in Florida?
Yes, they do, and they're different sharks. So Bimini is going to be
reef,
mostly Caribbean reef sharks.
Yeah.
In Florida, in Jupiter, Florida, which is a little bit north of Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
It's in deep water, but they do have one where you stay on the surface. They also have diving ones, and you will see things like bull sharks, silky sharks, tiger sharks, Caribbean reef sharks.
Is that where you're on top of a boat and you're feeding them?
You don't feed them, but they will feed them.
I want to be able to swim, to say I swam with a dangerous shark that has very sharp teeth. That's really what it is for me, like in the sense, but I still love sharks, obviously.
Yeah.
It's that thing, right? And then so when she shared that video in Bimini of her swimming with the reef sharks, it's basically the same kind of shark that I love, right?
They're much bigger than your sharks.
No, yeah, they are. They
are
are
way
much
bigger.
bigger. Yes, I noticed that. Yes, but you know what? That's something that I want to overcome. I want to overcome that fear.
You won't
Because
have any fear.
no,
Larry,
that's
you won't
good.
have any fear. Here's how I know. We went on that excursion, and
Yeah.
of course, Kimber and I, you pull up and the sharks come over because they do feed them. And Kimber and I are like raring to go. And there was a percentage of people on that boat
And
that
didn't you
were like,
take off? That's
I,
right.
they're like, I'm not getting in the water. I'm not getting in the water. Everybody on that boat got in the water, and not a single person got out of the water with those thoughts. Everybody
Yeah,
that got out of the water had a great time. Their fear, as soon as you get in the water and you see them, and they're just big fish swimming around.
that's right.
That fear just goes away. Now, maybe if it was a bull shark or a tiger shark, that fear might stick around a little bit longer, but
That's
but with
still in the
something like
bucket list.
Caribbean reef sharks, not at all.
That's still in the bucket list.
Yeah.
I already have the link and everything. I already have the contact information from the dive shop in Playa del Carmen to go swim with those bull sharks one day, maybe.
I'd like to do that myself. I've had coworkers that have done that experience, both diving and snorkeling, and really enjoyed it quite a bit. There's a little bit of controversy about it, and I don't know if it's going to be allowed forever in Florida, um, but I would like to try it. I think it'd be cool.
Have you got to swim with the hammerheads that you like?
No, the closest I've gotten was I've been in the water around bonnethead sharks, which are technically a
Technically,
hammerhead.
yes. Yeah.
They're just a little hammerhead, but though I've never seen any other hammerhead species in the wild. I've only seen them in aquariums, and even then I haven't seen many.
So where
I've
do
been
we
in the
go
water
swimming
with
then?
other sharks, but not hammerheads.
So Bimini, wouldn't you get to see them in Bimini? I think Bimini has them there, don't they?
Bimini, they're seasonal.
Okay.
This is hammerhead season right now.
So when we went to Bimini, we
Yeah.
went Thanksgiving weekend. Our Thanksgiving, not your
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
November. Okay. Yeah.
And we were looking at doing a hammerhead dive. Hammerhead season in Bimini started the day after we were there.
Oh,
So
yeah.
hammerhead season in Bimini is December through I think February or March.
Mhm.
So we missed it by days.
I have to tell you something though, because people are afraid of sharks, obviously, and they're afraid of shark attacks and all that kind of stuff. So where we got married in just outside Playa del Carmen, they have a seasonal shark thing too. But what I found out, there has been shark attacks outside the season as well. So I didn't know that until I looked into shark attacks and where they all were and stuff. And sure enough, right where we got married, there has been shark attacks outside because theirs is November till April for bull sharks.
Okay.
In the Mayan Riviera.
Yeah.
And then so yeah, there were shark attacks after that. I can't remember which months, but again, that's some kind of rare thing where it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, shark attacks are rare across the board.
they're already rare as it is anyway.
Yeah. And if you're in the Caribbean, they're extraordinarily rare, and that's because it's clear water, and sharks don't purposefully attack humans
They
hardly
don't.
at all. So
And
certainly,
I'm grateful and thankful that I've been able to watch so many videos of seeing that, and then just watching how they behave, and then seeing other people interacting with them safely. Right? Do you know what I mean? You can see what they're going to do in a sense. Like, if you get attacked, then you're not really paying attention, really.
yeah. I mean, sharks can make mistakes, and they
100%,
occasionally do. They occasionally do, but I mean, I have much less. Statistically speaking, there are a lot of animals that are much riskier than sharks, and those are animals that people aren't generally afraid of, like dogs, deer, cows.
So it's like this D3FB saying they do attack him. Yes, they do. From what I see, the attacks is that they're not paying attention. So if I say I'm going to go swim with sharks, the odds are I'm not going to get bitten as long as I'm doing the proper things to keep myself safe. And it's not like they're going to do it like instantaneously chomp onto you because you're going to be watching every direction or whatever. It's just these, most of them, in my opinion, are people on boards that look like a seal or whatever underneath, right?
Right. Or if you're in murky water,
Water.
the sharks can't see you, you can't see them, but they're looking for
Right.
food. A shark can't come up and pick something up and look at it to see what it is.
That's right.
Their version of that is biting, and that one bite is usually all it takes to do some damage. But
And
Larry,
that's
you know what? It is 10:01, so
Oh,
we
it is.
probably.
Oh my gosh, I was having so much fun.
I know, but we need to wrap up. I know people jump over to Down Under Cruisers going live right now, but man, we got a lot of people in here. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's come in, everybody that's always here. Of course, we love you guys, but everybody that's not always here, thank you guys for hanging out. If you can support Larry going on this cruise, that's fantastic. But either way, thank you for coming in and hanging out. And
If you're looking for a cruise in September, reach
Yeah, I was
out to
gonna say
JT.
if you're new to watching us, we do have a Facebook group, the Fantastic Cruising Community. Please join us over there.
just answer the questions so we know
Answer
you're
the
not
questions.
like some kind of
that's-
weird AI robot
yeah,
or just a.
That's our most important thing. Is if you don't answer the questions, you're gonna get declined. I'm sorry. They're not hard questions. Answer them, please. But yeah, join us over on Fantastic Cruising Community if you're new to us. If you already know us and you're not part of us, what's wrong? Join us over on Facebook. I have the group cruise information featured as the first post. So if you're interested in that cruise, it's there. JT's our person. I think he fell asleep on his keyboard at the beginning of this.
Wake up, JT.
But
Buffalo Trace. Buffalo Trace.
I just want to reiterate a little bit, not to throw a little plug in there, but I may go back to doing just trivia. I can't travel. I can't, obviously, like this, right? But I may go back to doing the trivia again because it was lots of fun, and I loved hanging out with Ananda. And I still got the channel. I still got everything there, right? You know what I mean? Maybe one day I'll get the trivia. And there's been people, Brittany's been asking me to bring back trivia and stuff like that. Maybe I will. It's just a fun night just to hang out, right? Yeah. But I do have something else going on with DJ and stuff, but that's a different thing.
Very cool. Very cool.
Thank you.
All right,
but
guys.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys
Larry,
for putting this on. I appreciate it so much.
Absolutely.
Again,
thank you for hanging out with us.
Nothing is expected. The doors, whatever the doors will, they'll open. I'll go with you guys. I'll make sure of
it. Well, thank you, Larry. Thank you, everybody. We're going to sign out. We should be able to see you next week. I don't think there's anything that'll keep us from going live next week. So until then, have a fun, safe week, and we'll talk to you later.
Have a good weekend, everyone.
All right.
Toodaloo.